live. It says, you're live. Almost looks like the bottle is a microphone. You're live. And here we are with the Lavan Chardonnay from California. How you feeling today? It's ridiculous. Okay. Hope your day is going great. Mar Cheshvan is the month on the Jewish calendar, the year 5781, 5,781. This is the 2016, also known as, let's see, that's 4 years ago, harvest. This is the Covenant Lavan Chardonnay from 2016. It is an oak Chardonnay. It is 100% Chardonnay. It's from Sonoma Mountain in Sonoma County of California. I'm from California. And Leslie Rudd, this is in memory of you, Jonathan Hajdu and Jeff Morgan. Rock on. Rinse in this glass. We already rinsed this glass. So we're going to rinse a little more. And we'll make sure everything's good to go here. A little glass of water. We said a bracha before the video. We are not cheating. No cheating blessings from God. All right. Pour the wine. By the way, the winemakers and winery owners always get upset at me. Like, you see this little part right here? Like, you have a choice. You can cut it here. Don't do it because you're pouring your wine across metal every time. You can cut it right here, which is what I've been told. Please do. That shows the color, the label, the little, accenting on top of the bottle. Or then there's the guy, just grabs this thing, just pulls the whole thing off. We'll leave it alone for today. Chardonnay is a white grape. It is considered a noble grape, I would believe. It is a powerful grape. It is a grape that can withstand tons of oak and still hold together. There are versions of it called Chablis in France that is very famous. There are Blanc de Blanc, which is bubbly, or Champagne is the region in France again. Bubbly wines. I just learned today that the bubbly wines known as the Méthode Champagne, the traditional way of making champagne, is really a British thing from the early 1600s. And then they had a problem because the glass would explode. And there happened to be an industrial revolution in England at the time. This is a total tangent with the white grape I have from a Chardonnay. And what they did is they outlawed the casual use or the basic industrial use of wood for making glass. So they started using coal. Coal was considered a very lackluster, dirty, sulfuric kind of thing to make things with. And then they realized in the end that the glass became a lot better, stronger, and held up under pressure more, so it became the glass to go to. This is well before Dom Perignon ever came onto the scene at the Abbey in France in the later 1600s. So, credit where credit's due. Blanc de Blanc, also known as 100% Chardonnay, champagne or bubbly wine. The foundation of that is from England, not France. This is Chardonnay. This is California. This is Sonoma. This is Jeff Morgan, Jonathan Hajdu, Leslie Rudd. Rest in peace. Should have shalom with the family. And let's give this a smell. That's intoxicating. Pun intended on the alcohol, but 14.1% alcohol, and we're getting no burn on the nose there, kids. Zero. Don't. Nothing. Clean. And if you've ever smelled some wines above even 12% alcohol, you can smell or feel a burn, a tingle, a nudge. My kids love grabbing my nose going, Tati, what are you doing? Silly. It's cool. Smelling the fruits and thinking of Noach, Parsha, number 2, past Bereshis, beginning of the 5 books of Moses, and thinking about that first fruit after landing the boat. or after God, releasing the waters down the boat, coming to rest, it said it was probably a grape or an olive. Which one? You ever been to like a really beautiful furniture maker's production room where it's kind of like you're not in the showcase room where there's finished stuff, and you're not in his wood shop where it's just like sawdust everywhere? You're kind of in the middle zone. Chop open a lemon, take the peel, go. That zest right up here with that wood balance. Very floral though. Whoa, man, big floral. Like, how you doing, flowers? And like lighter and darker floral, like a nice, little wash across the whole range there. I didn't expect that actually. I didn't get that when I first opened up this one earlier today. But that's in the small glass. In the large glass, more of the woods. Oh, what? It's 2 a.m. More of the woods, more of a toasty citrus. I prefer the aroma of this wine in the smaller glass. I'd love to kind of see like a middle-sized glass. This is usually made for larger reds, and this is kind of like a tasting sampler style. Could even use for whiskey. I need my neat glass. Where's my neat glass? I need my neat glass. Yeah, toasty, earthy on a white wine, light citrus across the wood. Not a butter bomb for a Chardonnay. If you are familiar with the white grape known as this, they can be butter bombs. This is not a butter bomb. It has that element of a citrusy butter with a toasty, earthy kind of thing going on. And let's give this a taste. Lavan Chardonnay, we already said about earlier, we're not cheating. Oh, it wasn't on the table when we. Okay, good. Lavan Chardonnay, ברוך אתה אדוני מלך העולם, הטוב המיטיב. It's got a good body, medium, almost fuller leaning body for a white wine. Mouthful. Good jab of fruit. Medium acid, not too heavy. Long finish. A little tart on the upper part of the palate. Guy said he'd really like to have this with a fish dish earlier. I know that's kind of like blasé or overly simplistic, but it's nice to hear just a random person's comment. This is really go good with fish. I think like a sea bass, not a tilapia. A Lake Superior whitefish would work really good with this. Could go creamy. Could go greens with it, actually. Anyone for some pistachio ice cream? Really? Serious. And some fettuccine Alfredo, which I haven't had in a long time. So I think I need to ask my wife for fettuccine Alfredo. Really enjoyable wine. Smooth body, citrus, not over acid, long finish with the tartness. Has this nice little tartness, little minerality to it. Any notes on the back to tell us what we're expecting here? And no. So Mrs. Morgan, Mr. and Mrs. Hajdu, all the family at Covenant, in memory of Leslie Rudd and the Rudd family, making some fabulous wines. Well over, like, this is a 92 in my book, easily. Maybe 93. I really enjoy this wine. Yeah. Any wine that has like layers, a journey on the palate, a longer finish, a nose that's inviting. You're talking upper tier. It's a lot of wines that are monotone and taste good. Drink smooth, not much body and not much flavor. Thin, lots of ideas, but not really a good follow through. We're at 11 minutes and 9 seconds. We're going to call it a day. Lots of love to you and your family. This is the 2016 Lavan Chardonnay. It's tart on the finish. 92. Love you. Yehoshua Werth Live. This is the Kosher Wine Review from the house. Casa El Grande.